We are back. What's up, everybody? Get myself situated here. I'm Kelly Spencer, and this is the Quantized Recordings. What you got playing back there, DJ Spen? This
trying to make sure everything is sounding right. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, he's making sure everything sounds right. This is our A&R session. We're going to check out some tunes tonight. Check. My microphone sound good? Can y'all hear me well? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can Here are, yeah, okay. All right.
Okay, I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right. I got a thumbs up from Tommy Davis and Renee Melendez. We are ready. DJ Spen, you ready?
I think so. You can go ahead just while I'm still doing technical stuff, trying to get things
All right.
together.
You're doing technical stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Did we turn on Facebook yet?
No. Just
Okay. Well,
a second
Facebook,
to
the
do that.
Facebook fam will be joining us. What's up on Twitch? Hey, everybody. Jeffrey C. What is a Facebook? Mike Freak says. I want to know how many people are on Facebook. As I speak, somebody says, are you going live on Facebook? Why? You're on Twitch. Why are you even asking me about some Facebook?
Some people think Facebook actually has a better sound mechanism. So
how many people on Facebook don't have other social media options? Because from what I'm reading, Facebook is becoming a thing of the past.
Is that true?
I don't know. I'm asking people. Inquiring minds want to know. Shout out to the Mike Freak says, shout out to the YouTube family. YouTube is not going anywhere. So if you're watching on YouTube, shout out to you. Thanks for joining us. All right, you ready?
I think so.
All right, well, we're going to get this started. So this is our last Talent Tuesday of the year. For those of you that maybe you've been hiding under a rock for the past couple of years or something, I don't know where you've been, but this is our 2-year anniversary of Talent Tuesday. And this is our A&R show. So what we're going to do is check out some productions, and we want you to tell us what you think. And we are hoping you give some good feedback in the chat to the producers. Keep it clean, keep it nice. If you don't like it, you don't like it. We're not going to like everything, but we're going to try to give some constructive feedback. Today, we're doing our show a little bit different. Normally, we have some guest producers. We've had almost everybody. Few people I think we need to ask, but we've had tons of people from the industry, singers, producers, professional songwriters, all giving feedback. Today, the Quantize family is in the house, so you are going to see what usually happens behind the scenes. I think we're going to make it a little nicer than we do behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, we usually get together and listen to the songs and give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But today, we're going to give a little bit more feedback and see how this goes. So let's get started. Can I introduce my DJ?
Yeah, go ahead. You good?
Oh, you're my DJ.
Oh, yes. Hi.
What's your name?
Spen.
Spen.
Yes.
Oh, you just spin today.
Yes.
You're not DJ. You just spin.
Yes. Because
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
working with technical jazz right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spen. You have new headphones?
And look good. No, they're the headphones that I usually have hanging up in the back.
Oh, they look pretty. They're all shiny. Got that little design over there. DJ Spen, everyone. All right. Who do we have? Do we have the legend? Is the legend here?
Yeah.
Where is he? The man, the myth,
two
legends, the legend. We got a bunch of legends, right?
Yeah.
Well,
we do.
We have co-founder of Quantize Recordings, managing director of Unquantize, Tommy Davis is in the house. Welcome him, Tommy Davis. Let me see you. I see you. Ho, 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 ho.
Yeah.
Who you calling a hoe? No, I'm just joking. Hi, Tommy. It's good to see you, Santa Tommy.
Thank you. It's so good to be here.
This is my real life. Okay, who's next? Is Bobby Shaw in the house? Bobby Shaw is really part of our extended Quantize family, and all of you, I think, know Bobby Shaw. Bobby Shaw, hey.
Hello there. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you, Bobby.
You look fabulous in blue.
Oh, aren't you sweet? Thank you, Bobby.
You're welcome.
All right. Is Mike Freak in the house? Mike Freak, he's associate producer on Quantize, and he is the managing director of our baby label, Q, or otherwise known as Q3. Mike Freak, what? Are they punking me right now?
Probably.
We did not discuss hats.
Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to one up Tommy.
All right. Who is the Duchess on? The Duchess of
Hey,
Margate,
Duchess is
Candace
here.
McKenzie, the head of A&R for Quantize. Hey, Candace.
Hey, Katie, how you doing?
Good, good.
Nice to see you.
Oh, she all shiny, looking like one of the Jacksons.
It's
All
Christmas.
right. Yes, it is. It
Let's say one thing
is.
about Candace. She's in control.
Yeah, I'm Janet. I'm definitely Janet.
She's
So I'm
doing
gonna be one. I'm gonna be Janet.
yeah, you should. All right. Is Renee Melendez in the house? DJ extraordinaire. Where is she?
I mean,
There she is.
I don't have a hat on,
But you
but
got the tree and the green. Oh, she's a Grinch.
Fringe.
yeah. How
Hey,
are you?
Renee. Good to see you. And I'm loving that Christmas tree behind you.
Thank you, ma'am. I got inspired by your decorations.
All right, now. All right. Is that all of us? Do we have anyone else?
No, I think that is going to do it for
All right. That's going to
today.
do it. Well, we should get into this. Shout out to Stacy Kidd over on Twitch checking out the stream. Good to see you, Stacy. All right, are we ready, DJ Spen?
I believe
Oh,
so.
what's up? Okay, here we are. Let me give a shout out. We are on. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Let me mute my computer. Shout out. Facebook is now live for those of you that wanted to jump over to Facebook. What's up, Charles Mitchell, over on Facebook? All right, let's check this out. We've got, I think, 5 songs for you to check out tonight. The first one is called Precious Cargo. It's Talent Tuesday. Keep it locked. Jump in the chat. If you're on Twitch, please don't forget to take our poll. Let's go. think we get the. Oh, this is giving me a little feedback, Spen. Can you
Yeah.
help me here?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. We heard enough of this song. It's not. I can't talk over this. It's too loud.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
We're getting a little feedback. Can everyone hear that feedback? I hope not. All right. Well, let's talk about this. I'm watching the poll on Twitch. 89% say they'll pass on it, but I don't know. I want to hear what the fam has to say. Tommy Davis, let's get started with you. Can you do anything with this? Can we do anything with this? Give me your thoughts.
Happy holidays, everyone. No, not at this level. This producer right here, you're just starting to get the idea of producing tracks and stuff. So, So you sound like you're on your way. You're really on your way to do it, but you need to actually study two things: a, the market the other people you idolize. That means easily go find the producers that you pretty much like their work, and then use some of the things that they do. Try to make your song as close as you can get it. The other thing is go to the label you shopping your stuff to. So quantize, you need to listen to our other quantize and unquantized and choose stuff and say, hey, I want to aim it for something that their audience will buy. So, I give you a 6, but it's very elementary, it's real early stuff that producers do. Some of the common mistakes that every producer out there, don't get it twisted, every producer out there goes through where you're at. So you're on the right path. You just got some more growth to go.
Okay. All right. A little bit more growth, says Tommy Davis. Let's hear from Bobby Shaw. Bobby, do you think this has the makings of something good, perhaps?
I actually do. I thought it was really smooth. I liked the groove. I never felt that it really got monotonous. And I kind of like that kick at the end. Maybe I might have moved it up a little further into the tune, but I think it's got potential. I'll go with Tommy. 6.
All right. Well, that's not too bad.
I liked it.
Okay. Mike Freak, talk
Um,
to me.
yeah, pretty much what everyone said. It's mostly, fix. If I was to give an advice, probably fix the piano part, add a moving bass line, to give the track a little bit of life, because it pretty much like there's just that keyboard that was just going all throughout the track. So if you can come up with something different there, like add more hi-hats to the drums, and just make your percussion sound more alive. If there was any
Mm-hmm.
advice I could give. Yeah, the other things, yeah, just like what Tommy said, it sounds like it's a new producer is trying to find his sound, and yeah, and those are my advice. If there's anything I could give,
Okay. You got a score for it?
yeah, I'll give it a 6.
A 6. Okay. Mike, I was going to make you laugh by saying I don't think I could use this in one of my sets.
I forgot. Spen's not even laughing.
He's such a Scrooge.
I'm being a Scrooge right now. Yeah, I'm trying to
He's
fix
such a
something and it's
Scrooge.
not
He's
working.
focused on fixing whatever the problem
Ah.
is. So we'll see. All right, let's go over to Candace. Candace, what do you think?
Thank you, Kelly. So yeah, I wrote down it's great beginnings of a track. I'm definitely going to give it A for effort. I wonder even if the producer was kind of going for a Christmas theme, because the precious cargo, that could be Jesus, on his way. And I heard some sort of like bells in there as well. It's definitely, I just echo what everybody else has said so far. I think it's a great beginnings of a track. I'm going to give it an A for effort and a 6.
A 6. I thought that was my Christmas gift in the slave for precious cargo. I don't know, because I did hear those. I did hear bells in the beginning. So
Yeah.
okay, Renee, could you use this at all in a set, maybe as a DJ tool? What do you think of this one?
I think that it's foundational. It needs some work. Again, I echo the sentiments of everyone else. Um, it does sound like what Tommy said, that the person is just starting out. So I would actually give it a 5.
All right, we got a 5 and some 6s. DJ Spen, do you want to talk about this one?
No, pretty much what everybody else said. I give it a 5.
Okay, let me just check in on Facebook. Who on Facebook is sending ugly faces? I'm getting ready to ban you, right? Okay, nobody, no comments over on Facebook, at least that I see. I see lots of Charles Mitchell singing, putting up little faces, but I don't know what any of those mean. So, all right, well, let's move on to the next one. This next track is called I'll Love You Forever. It's Talent Tuesday. Drop your comments in the chat and let's talk about it.
Your mom said that you are good man, but that's not what you showed me. I said okay, maybe she's right, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty you want to stand alone and live for other girls. You never know mine when the party started. You want to dance alone and live for other girls, don't you? I love you forever. I love you well. 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 You are good man, but that's not what you showed me. I said okay, maybe she's right, but I'm not sure. Okay, I'm crazy. You want to stand alone and live for other girls. You never know mine when the party started. You want to dance alone and live for other girls, don't you? I love you forever. I love you well. I love you forever. I love you well. I love you forever. I love you well. I love you forever.
Okay, that was different. All right, let's talk about this one. Mike Freak, let me start with you. Are you
Ah,
watching the poll?
yes, it's 63% liking it. So
63% liking it.
yeah,
Okay.
I think it's a good track. I like the vocals. It has a feel good vibe to it, which is it's just really nice. There's a couple of things that I think it needed some fixing. Like there's a little bit of there's an instrumental right there. I was waiting for some more movements and it didn't happen. But overall the vocals was good. Um, it just needs a couple of touch ups, like additional percussion on the side. Just making sure the track is moving on those parts where it's just music. Like having oohs and ahs somewhere there, which I didn't hear, would have helped. So
Okay.
I like it. I
Okay.
really like it. Yeah.
I do too, actually.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the vocals. It reminds
yeah.
me of someone that I can't put my fingers on right now, but the sound reminds me of something else.
Hmm.
So, what score are you giving this one?
I'm going to give this I'm torn between 7 and 8. I like it because I really like it. So
Okay.
I guess I'll give it an 8. This is pretty close. This is a couple more
Nice.
touch ups. Yeah.
Okay.
We might have to reach out to this producer.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let's go over to Renee on this one. Renee. Now, if someone sent this to you and said we want DJ Spen to play it in their set, what would you do?
Um, I like it. It has an piano vibe, so I think
Mm-hmm.
that that is an area that our label could kind of venture into
Mm-hmm.
because that is a very popular genre now, a
Mm-hmm.
subgenre of house or dance. Um, it needs some polishing. It's not horrible, but it needs some polishing, some vocal polishing, and
Okay.
some additional percussion in it. But they're definitely on to something.
Okay.
So I would actually give this one a 7.
Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, a 7. Bobby, does this
Um,
have the makings of something, perhaps?
More than perhaps. I like the vocals. I like the lyrics. I found it a little bit boring in the middle, but that's can easily be fixed. Let's see, what else did I write here? Well, I wrote something that needs more music behind it, but then everybody else chimed in. DJB 510 actually wrote in the chat more elements would help. Totally agree.
Mm-hmm.
The song is lush. It could be even more lusher. So I really like it. I would like
Okay.
to see Mike Freak sing an ooh and an ah one time. Yeah, that would be kind of fun. In honor of Mike Freak, I'm going to give it a 7.69.
All right.
Mm.
7.6.
That's not bad. Tommy?
I love this track. I loved it. And that's not my normal, but it's when I think of what a quantize and chill would be, this is
Mm-hmm.
what I expect to be on there. Like, something that as a producer, we could take this and speed it up 10 beats
Mm-hmm.
per minute, and somebody would kill it. Shahab Muhammad would kill it. He would just
Mm-hmm.
kill this track because of the way the mood and the swing and the way music is now moving, and it's moving in this little melodic sway, and this fits right in it. So I give this a 7.
Okay. All right. That's not bad at all. Candace.
Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I mean, I agree with everybody else. I really like it. I like the vocals. I like the lyrics as well. I wrote down. I love this kind of style. I always say that
Mm-hmm.
it's a great style. Like the guys, brothers and sisters over there in South Africa will eat this one up. And I agree with what Bobby said as well. Like it can be more lush. Like maybe if it had some strings in it or something to add
Mm-hmm.
more like luscious sound as well. But I really like it, and I'm gonna give it a 7.
All right. Not bad. What did you think?
I really like it. It's a 9 for me. I really, really
Yeah,
like
you know
it.
what? Her vocals a little bit remind me of one of Rihanna's songs. I just it's different and I like it. So you're giving it a whole 9.
Yeah, no, it's good. The song is good. The production actually sounds pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, aside from some things that could go within the song. I think to actually embellish on that, and like Bobby said, I mean, all of the problems that I hear are small ones, nothing big. It's a 9. I think well done for a demo, and especially with the tempo situation. We always can take a record and speed it up, but that song has the goods for me. It's a 9.
Okay. Let me check it. Let's speed it up a little bit. Speed it up a little bit.
You trying to speed it up?
Where am I? Where am I? Let me push the button. I know how to push the button.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going down.
Yeah, it's just slowing it down.
Okay, I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. How fast y'all want me to go?
That was it? That was it? That's all it went?
No,
I didn't. I only went up to. Where are you now? Okay, it's at 117 now. It was 107, so it is slow. But Tommy, you're right. I think it is. It gives me the Quantize and Chill vibe. At least what I thought we would have for a Quantize and Chill.
I think that's what I think of when I think of
Yeah.
Quantize and Chill. Right.
Yeah, I think so.
that's it.
All right, Spen wants to play with it for me. I didn't hear that little whistle before.
That's a banger. Speed it up.
She sounds like Rihanna a little bit.
A little bit. Sounds like Bootsy, actually.
She sounds like a Jay-Z Vader or something. One of those girls.
Who's that girl that did
That's
I'm
what she's
wishing
talking
you the
about.
best day of my life? Who sang that?
Oh,
Who's that girl that sang that record? I can't remember, but that's who she sounds like to me.
she does sound like the one from Over and Over.
Yeah, this song has so much potential that it's sad. It's a 9. It's an absolute 9.
Okay.
Nothing less.
Callie,
Good. The girl can sing. The samples
And
are
that's half
nice.
the battle, right?
Yeah, it's
Whether they can sing. Shout out to
good.
Big Ed Smith says a heavier bass line. Okay. What's up, Brian Power over on
What's up,
Twitch
Power, man?
joining us?
We were supposed to get back to him on a record, so I need to
Okay,
call
well,
you
we need to
before
do that
the
then.
Christmas holiday comes in, man. But yeah, happy holidays to you and Sir G.
Yes,
buddy.
everybody's in the house. Paris is in the house over there on Facebook. What's up, Paris?
Yeah.
Queen.
So all right.
All right.
Are we moving on?
We're gonna move
we're
on.
gonna
So
talk
this
about
is a
this record
9.
some more?
What are you gonna do with it?
You need to call that person and listen to me on to do that record. I'm gonna tell you now.
I'm
It's
changing my
great.
7. I'm changing my
Signed up.
7 to a 9. I'm changing
Oh,
it to a 9.
Because all of a sudden it had speed.
Because we speeded.
Right. Because all of a sudden,
Yeah, put a heavy
everybody
kick on
likes
it.
it sped up.
I like it as is.
Actually,
All right.
if you sign that, you can release the original version and a
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. That's the entire point.
Yeah.
That's the entire point. So yeah, we need to
The
talk about
question
that
is,
record
where
right
are we
there.
going to sign this?
To Quantize.
Probably Quantize.
QU3?
I mean, I don't know about Q.
No.
No, Quantize.
I mean,
he can have the remix.
yeah, you can have the remix. You can have the mic free remix.
No, this is unquantized all day. This is unquantized. Come on,
We're
Spen.
gonna have to.
Really, we're gonna get into a record. We're gonna get into a record battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna see all your faces. Really, we're gonna get into a battle. Really, in front of everybody.
It does need a kick on it though, a heavier kick.
I mean, it needs some production work, but outside of production work, the record is the song is stellar to me.
Mhm.
I love it,
Yeah.
especially the singer. My gosh, I mean, right in there with where that soprano kind of that mezzo soprano sort of thing going on. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. All right, look, we're gonna move on. Next record is called Forever Be, as Talent Tuesday is in FULLEFFECT, baby. right, and that is Forever B.
Got a nice little vibe.
Yeah, on Talent Tuesday. All right, Bobby Shaw, what say you? What do you think about that?
I think it's got its good and its bad. The good part is I thought the track was respectable. For a minute there, I thought it got a little boring, but it changed progression, which was kind of nice. We could always fix that up with, with the producer. The one thing I didn't like was the vocals. I just the vocals, the vocoder, whatever that sound was over it. Just didn't like the vocals. I would
Okay.
say 5.5.
All right, cool. Tom Davis, what you got to say?
Well, honestly, I kind of agree with what Bobby said. It just was so laid back, and personally, I just give it a 5 because I mean the production was okay. You also had some kind of growth, but at least it was well thought about, and you definitely know what you're doing. So I give it a 5.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I like the vibe. It's pretty laid back, and uh, I don't know. It's I'm kind of like looking for something, but I just can't not pinpoint. But right now I like it. So I guess it's something that we need to revisit.
Okay.
Because it's kind of hard to make a decision. But there's some good things about it. I like the keys. It's got a nice vibe to it. The vocals, I don't know. I think it could live without it. So those are the things that kind of
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
I'll give this a 6.
Oh, he's giving us
No, actually, I'll give this a 7 because I like a couple of things
I was gonna
about
say
it.
you said you liked it a lot.
Yeah.
That's not a 6.
No, it's a 7.
Okay. All right, 7.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over to Renee.
Hey, so the music didn't do anything for me. It didn't make me feel like I wanted to run out and buy this track. And I agree with Bobby about the vocals, whatever um vocoder or whatever they had over it messed with the vocals. So
Mhm.
I'm going to say or encourage the producer to revisit. I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay. All right, a 5 as is. Candace.
Thank you. I mean, I don't dislike the vocal. I think it's okay. I like the quite like the track. I can take the vocal here and there. I kind of like you
Mm-hmm.
had a bit of like a I don't know. I'm gonna call it like a percussion break in it. That's when I thought it got really interesting. Um, but yeah, I think it just needs a bit more work on it. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
All right. Not too bad. Mike, did we see the score
Yeah, I think
on Twitch?
on Twitch it's like 89% digging it.
Yes, it was
89% like it.
Yep.
Okay. I can kind of see why. All right, Spen, what did you think?
It's a 5. It's a
It's
5.
5.
Pretty much everything everybody said.
All right. Tony O'Herbert over on Facebook says, can leave that auto tune sound out. Okay. I think some people are agreeing with you. What's up, Taylor Martin over on Facebook? How do I get my demos to you? Music at quantizerecordings.com. We will be back in the new year. So if anyone out there would like to send their unreleased music in, you need to send us a downloadable link, or you can just send the music file to music at quantizerecordings.com. I got a song today, and then I clicked on the link, and it was like, pay for $49.99 to have a license, a one-time. I was like, wait a minute. So you want us to consider signing your song, but you want me to pay? Delete. So yeah, send a downloadable link or the file, and we'll be glad to get your songs on the show. You ready to move on?
Yep, ready to move on.
All right, we are moving on to song number 3, and it is called.
No, 4.
Oh, 4?
Yeah.
Oh, 4. Sorry. 4. Forever. No, Good Times. Good Times. Wait a minute. Is this Good Times?
Yes.
Okay,
that is
we're on Good Times. Sorry. I'm sorry. We're on Good Times.
All right, it is Talent.
It is Talent.
Good times. times. Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times.
Good times. Does this make you want to have good times?
Huh?
Does this make you want to have good times? Does this make you think of good times?
Good times.
Um, not really.
Jesus. I was just saying if it was just me.
No.
Okay, well, maybe somebody else gets a good feeling from this. Let's see. Mike, did Twitch get a good feeling?
What was that? It was like 89.
87% said pass.
Yeah.
Said let it go. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
But,
Well,
you know,
while you're on the screen, Mike, you might as well go ahead. What
yeah,
did you
I
think?
mean, it has a hook, you know. A good times is gonna get stuck in my head for a minute here. So
Okay.
it did what it did, but it's. I guess you can do away with the good times, but I'll be singing that good times for a long time. It's stuck in my head now. I can't take it out.
Well, sorry
Yeah.
about that.
No, it's okay. Oh well, I'll give this one a 5.
5. Okay. Well, tell them what what can they do to as is? What could they change?
I mean, the last part was pretty dope when he was like stuttering those keyboards, and then I just heard like, is there another bass line at the end, kind of? So that, I mean, if he could develop that, or she could develop that, then yeah, it could move the track. The good
Okay.
times just didn't just it felt to a point where it was kind of a little bit annoying, but now it's stuck in my head, so it did its job.
That sounds like the average song on the radio. It's annoying, but it gets stuck in your head, and next thing you know,
It's a hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Who should we? Let's go to Candace because she was last time. Candace.
Thank you, Kelly. I mean, yeah, this is a song that I could definitely do without the vocal. This time I wrote down. I also wrote down. I felt like it's a little bit all over the place, but like Mike said, like when I quite liked it when that heavy bass line came in towards the end of the song. So maybe the producer could go back and maybe focus on kind of improving the song, but using the latter part of it rather than the beginning part, because I prefer that personally. And yeah, I can't really, the vocal's annoying. But it is stuck in my head now as well. Like all I can hear is like the good times kind of thing. But I didn't like it. But yeah, it is stuck in my head. So it's catchy. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. Let's go over to Bobby Shaw. Bobby.
Okay. Well, basically what everybody said. I wrote down here. It started off good, but it went absolutely nowhere until about 85% of the song done. And then it all of a sudden picked up, like, move that up, like, into the middle part of the record or something. It needs to be reorganized. And the vocals, like, they may be sticking with some people. They ain't sticking with me. Nah, boring. Nah, not for me. But, again, with rearrangements, and a different vocal, you never know. Somebody has a good idea. It's just not put together well in my mind.
Right. And good ideas half the battle. Putting
Yeah.
it together is the hard part, but still they have the idea. So
Like I said, it kicked in all of a sudden, but
Yeah.
what are you waiting for? You know, how long do you want to wait online for something? No,
Okay.
I'd say a 6,
All
5.5.
right. Okay, not bad. Tommy, do you agree?
I kind of liked it. I remember the first time I heard Auto Noise, Moments of Love, and it had this kind of feel to it. It's unfortunate he waited to the second half to do that movement. So when I hear songs like this that use sounds and even the vocals, they're using it as a sound. So it's really not a vocal; it's like an instrument. So I kind of like the way they did it. I would hear a better arrangement that would make it smooth really well. I don't think this label would do it any justice for our audience, but yeah, I could really hear this record doing well on some jazz stations and some other things that move in that mood because you got a definite groove. It's just arrange it different moves, the back to the front, and think more creatively about your sounds and where you're putting it. Because I think it's not a bad thing when somebody says it's stuck in your head. It's just a matter of how to do it so that they don't feel like you're torturing them. So that's a
Right.
good thing.
Yeah, sure. That's true. I'm being tortured right now.
And trust me, I've done enough records where we tortured people with hooks. You know what I mean? So this is the market you're in. So take that as a compliment when they say they're stuck in their head, because that means they're gonna sing your song, which is the key thing in this business. So I give it a 7.
All right. Okay. It's not too bad, actually. Let's go over to Renee.
So I pretty much agree with everyone else. To piggyback off of what Tommy was saying, Tommy, I think you're referring to that jazz kind of jazz house fusion by Mr. Scruff.
Yeah, that's
Um,
another one.
yeah, and so I could see it working with that. It didn't need that hook at all. And the changes were good. So I would just encourage them to go back and maybe fine tune some things. I would give this a 6.
Okay. You're up next.
Interesting.
We got a 6.
All right.
We got a 7. We got some.
I mean, I actually kind of like it in its minimal sort of form. It's good. I think that with a different mix, and maybe even some different type of drums, you could be looking at a totally different record. But you know, as it stands, I give it a 6.
All right. Well, not too shabby. What's up? Shout out to Charlie Price checking us out from UK on Facebook, and DJ Pete in the house from Chicago over there on Facebook as
What's
well.
up, Charles Mitchell? Is that Charles Mitchell?
Charlie
earlier?
Price. Oh, Charles Mitchell is
Yeah.
on as well.
What up, Charles?
Yeah,
How you doing,
Charles
man?
is on
Happy
there.
Christmas and Merry New Year and all that.
All right. Well, we've got one more, right?
Yep, one
We
more.
got one more song. This is our very last Talent Tuesday of the year. We're going to take a bit of a pause and come back on, let me look. I think it's January 10th. Is that right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That makes good
Does
sense
that
to
make
me.
sense?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's when we'll be back, but we'll post it and everything.
Yep.
So let's hope this last one is a good one.
All right. Let's see
All
what
right,
it is.
we're gonna check it out. This
Talent
last one is called
Tuesday.
what?
It's called I Can't
I
Wait.
Can't Wait. I
Yep.
can't wait to hear it.
All right, here we go.
All right.
I can't wait for you to come I cannot wait too long for you to call me. I don't think I am strong, cause the music takes control of me. Yeah. I cannot wait too long for you to come to me. I feel the music strong, too long. I cannot wait too long for you to call me. For you to call me. I don't think I am strong. I don't think I am strong. 'Cause the music takes control of me. Music takes control of me. Hey, 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 hey. I can't wait for you to call me. I can't wait. I don't wanna wait no more to call me. I'm gonna take what's mine. Don't stop me. I just wanna love you, boy. You set me free. I don't wanna miss this love. Do you hear me? I cannot wait too long. I cannot wait too long for you to call me. For you to call me. I don't think I am strong. I don't think I am strong. 'Cause the music takes control of me. Music takes control of me. I can't wait for you to call me.
Okay. So some of us, we don't say the names of producers, but some of us know this producer. This producer has been on Talent Tuesday before, and I think maybe got one or two yeses. From Talent Tuesday. So let me start with Candace on this one.
Cool, thank you, Kelly. So yeah, this producer has been on Talent Tuesday before, and we've liked their work before and signed it and all that good stuff. So firstly, I'm gonna applaud the producer because they're an wow, they were all almost as loud as when the vocal came in, that noise. I'm going to applaud the producer because they are an all-rounder. So that's what I wrote down first. They are all-rounder. They sing and they produce as well. They're doing it all. And I'm a person, I like doing it all as well. I get it. However, what I would like to say to this producer is, as much as you can do it all, right? Sometimes you shouldn't do it all. And I would like to advise this producer that they should focus on the singing. And I wrote down that they should focus on the singing and go ahead and work with some really, really great producers who can take her vocal, which is really strong, but it needs finessing and it needs enhancing and just working with, right? So they can take her vocal and they can just turn it into a really, really great track. So rather than she's putting her focus in the production and the singing and everything, just focus on the singing, because I think she's got a great voice. She can always go back and work on production, or she can always have her mix and then but work with a producer to do like another mix or a remix or something. But that's what I would like to advise. She's doing it all, which I think is fantastic, but sometimes you need to just focus more on one area. So I think that she should focus on the singing, because I think that'd be really good for her.
Okay.
And I'm going to give this one a 7.
All right, 7 from Candace. Mike, are you still with us?
No, I'm still here.
All right.
Yeah, the vocals sounded way too loud compared to the music. It felt like, yeah, the vocals could do some processing. Hello? Hello? Wrong number. Anyway, so yeah, that's it. It's pretty harsh. Like, it came out really loud, and yeah, it need, if it's gonna come out like that, it needed to have some drama to go along with it, and there wasn't a whole lot of that in the music. So there should be that balance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as is,
As is, it's got potential. It's has you can make this in. It's a great track. So I'll give this one a 7.
okay, a 7. And what did
Yeah,
Twitch say about this one?
it's a harsh 100% no.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Mhm.
Let me look and see who's in the chat. Interesting. I see you all. Interesting that this particular group. What's up, Nocturnal? DJB510. Y'all acting funny over there on Twitch. Okay. 100%. No comment. They're just being funny acting. Okay, let's go over to Bobby.
I think that's
Bobby, do you
Nightbot's
have
fault.
this? Do you have this? Some elements. You think this has some elements that are good?
I think it has more than elements that are good. I like the song. I like the lyrics. Now, I know the voice is harsh, but sometimes it's good to be harsh and raw. And
Yes.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I would change it that much. I kind of like her
Mhm.
voice being harsh. It's different. You know, everybody's look. Everybody's talking about harsh. It got the attention of everybody. So
Mm.
I don't really think I would change the vocals that much. And you said this producer got 2 yeses before. I'll give him 3. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, not bad. Charles Dawkins is in the chat and says rewrite it and it will work. So
So you think it's a lyric thing, Charles? That it's a I mean, rewrite what? Rewrite the music or rewrite the lyrics? But anyway, yeah. So keep going.
yeah. All right. So who's next? Let's go with Tommy.
This record's a killer. All right. 10. 10. 10. Don't know what y'all going through over there. In that was a killer. That's a killer song. It's a demo. I get it. It's a demo, but it
Right.
had everything that Quantize would take and just mash the heck out of it. You know, we miss vocalists like this. I mean, I get it. Everybody's on baby powder and stuff like that, but you know what? This music comes from church. This girl is a church girl, and she just she could probably stand on the other side of the room and the mic would still pick her up. So I miss these kind of vocals, and I think I would love this record. I would love the chance to work with this record and this producer. You know, what I mean, just for even writing a song like that. I mean, we're missing some really good songs nowadays. So when we used to go out, we used to come out singing the song, and I don't know if this song will do that, but nowadays when I come out the club, I'm not singing the songs anymore.
Right. Where's the songs?
I'm not singing the songs anymore. So I really think this would look good on us. It kind of, it would take a lot of redoing the production, some really good mastering and mixing on the vocals to get them right. 'Cause the harshness is not so much in the vocalist, it's in the way it's warmed up and the way it's sitting in the track. We got people to do that here to get that right, to make that vocalist sound just like Don Tallman, Barbara Tucker, or any other diva, like a diva, or that have these large voices. You know, what I mean, there's a place for large voices in dance music. It's where we came from, and we should not forget where we came from.
Absolutely.
10.
Yeah.
And you know what, Tommy, that goes to Candace's comment about, because she did produce it, and she's a singer, she's the producer, and so maybe having that element of having another producer, give her some support there. And Biscuit says it needs a new mix down. Charles Dawkins giving it some love. He said the vocal intensity is 100% solid. So, it has lots of good elements, but, I think the right production support could really turn this into something strong. Renee?
Uh-huh.
I want to hear what Spen said.
Wait a minute. Renee is next. I want to hear what
Oh,
Renee said.
I'm sorry, Renee.
Oh, I can go last. It's not a problem.
No, I want to hear you. I want to hear you.
Why you want to hear me? Jeez. It puts the vocalist puts me in the mind of Adiva when she did Respect. She sounds like a church vocalist, but it sounds like the vocals need some coaching to be a little bit stronger. It sounded a little pitchy and off key to me, but definitely potential to work with her. And like Candace said, sometimes you just can't do everything on your project. It's not feasible. So maybe considering either having someone else produce her vocals or she work on the production and maybe have someone else sing it for her. Those would be my suggestions. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay, a 6. There have been songs that I've listened to that Spen is playing, so songs that are released, and I'll say, I don't, why does it sound like that? Or I don't like the sound, or that's not something I would sing in the club. And he says the right person needed to get their hands on the vocals. The vocals are good. The production maybe was good, but not for those vocals. It need, there's not a fit. And so that's what you're hearing. It's just kind of, so I feel like this is one of those situations, the right producer with this person, even co-producing, could say, wait a minute, let's bring this down. Let's move this. Let's rearrange this. So, I think it has something, but I think it needs, a lot more just support, a lot more effort around making it into something stellar. What do you think?
In its form, the way that it is right now, I'm going to give it a 7. And the reason that, and like I said, that's just because of this presentation. I think this person can sing. She has a definite flavor. But I think that I've said this before when we did some other songs by her, is take the time, go to a professional studio. Take your stuff, go to a professional studio and record it and see what happens. And the reason I'm saying that is because what's turning a lot of people off is the mix. So the facts really are is that when you come in with that loud vocal with the track, I mean, it's, let's give everybody an example here of what it is that I mean. Let's go to the top. That's kind of like the first thing that you're hearing, and that's probably shouldn't be the first thing that you're hearing. The first thing that you hear should probably be this.
Yeah, agreed.
Which is actually rocking. I mean, the track itself is killer. I also think that the song is not bad, but when you got this going on, and all of a sudden you get this.
I cannot wait too long for you to call me.
The flavor is a beast. Seriously, the flavor of that is just, it's old school R&B style. The problem is that it's not mixed right. The reverb is too much. The vocal is way too far over the track. That kind of thing. So it's a technical. All of the problems with this song are technical, and but it definitely has something. It definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, it has something. But I do think that this person in particular should, investing going into a professional studio, and go to the credits of some of your favorite records and go and look at who did what studio was it, or who engineered it. All of these things are the things that you need to look at if you're an aspiring singer, producer, all of these things, because everybody started somewhere. Stevie Wonder didn't just start coming out out of the box, making an album like Inner Visions. That was a process. He worked with the Funk Brothers for years and years and years and years. He got, tutoring from Marvin Gaye and all of these things that helped him to mature into the Stevie Wonder that everybody knows and loves. And, you don't get a Songs in the Key of Life, your first time out. And if you do get that your first time out, you're a genius. So I just think that it would be worth it for this particular artist to literally just go to a studio and see what happens. You're going to spend a little bit of money, but it'll be good for you. I promise you that.
I had Michael, stop it in the chat. I deleted your comment.
Mike Freak?
No, he knows, Bermuda Mike. So I went because he says tell him to call me, singer. If you're in the chat, call me. But you know what? And I said I'll connect you all via email. But when I was first listening to this, the producer that I was thinking about was the guy that has like 3 different names. He produces under the disco name, and then he was on the remix contest. He was one of our, what is his name? I'm thinking of his real name. You know him, Candace? He has.
You talking about Lamore
Disco?
Yeah, Lamore Disco.
Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he's in there now.
Yeah. So I was thinking of him when we were talking about production. But this lady can work with whatever producer she wants, and that's solid feedback that Spen gave about a studio. So, it has something. It has that thing. I think everybody agrees that it has that thing. So let's see what you can do with it. All right. That was it. That was our last song.
Yep, there you go.
You got any of your new productions for us to critique? Let me hear. I want to hear your critique. Yeah. Let me hear that production you were working on. I'll tell you how I really feel.
I don't know which one I want everybody to hear. Let me
do you all want to hear something Spen is working on?
Yes.
Oh, see. I mean, what kind of question is that? Something that I'm working on. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Well, you may as well talk to him, shamelessly plug something or something while I look.
You know what, Spen? You know what?
Huh?
One thing about Stevie Wonder, even when he started, he had his fingertips on the pulse.
Yeah. There you go. He is Bobby Shaw. Bobby Shaw. I know what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play one thing. I don't even know if you've even heard, but I'm gonna play it.
I hope it's good, because they might not be able to keep my facial expression. Shout out, hey Lamore Disco. I wanted to say your real name, and I was trying not to, but I'm gonna talk to this singer producer lady about potentially working with a couple different producers. So if you all are interested, I see you all in the chat who you all are interested. Those of you that I know, I pretty much know the ones that are interested. I'll connect you and let this lady make her own decision. Hey, DJ Biscuit, you know it. I'll tell y'all about your music. Okay, so talk to us. Tee it up a little bit. What is this?
All right, so I just finished this for DJ Pope.
Okay.
And Tracy Hamlin. I played it the other night. I think I played it the other night.
Played it last night.
Yeah, so I played it. So we're gonna check this out and see what y'all think about it. But I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
We'll be the judge of that.
It's pretty, pretty good.
Tell us how you feel in the chat.
cause that I should doubt you. Oh, I can see. That you don't know me everywhere. You're so and you're right here and there to ask my feelings. Friends only get, they can't say really. Oh, ask my neighbor. Don't ask my neighbor. Never let your friend hang around. Don't be afraid. Ask all my friends, if I'm a savior. You don't understand. You think I'm changing. Oh, don't ask my neighbor. Don't ask my neighbor. Ask my friends I hang around. Don't be afraid to come to me. Don't ask my neighbor. Come to me. Don't be afraid. Don't you think I'm afraid? You'll find I love you. You're gonna find you. Come to me. Don't you Don't you dare ask my neighbor.
Let's see what people are saying. It seems like they like it.
Okay, well that's good.
DJ Gary B says, I'm feeling this. You got lots of fire in the chat. Tracy Hamlin always kills it. Okay, so you all like it? I think they like it.
What do you think about it?
Is it finished?
Yeah, pretty much. I think so.
Lord.
If it's finished, that means we can have it now. Spen, if it's finished, that means we can have it now.
It's not my record. You're gonna have to talk to DJ Pope
This
about
is
that.
coming
Oh, I'll
out
talk to
on.
Pope.
This will be coming out on Fun Cut, right?
Yeah.
On Fun Cut. This will be coming out on Fun Cut. Fun Cut, the DJ Spen remix
With Gary Hudgens.
with Gary, of course, with Gary Hudgens.
That's correct.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's good. It's good. It's not one of my favorites, but it's good.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I give it an 8.5.
Okay. And then I don't know what you
Give
think
it an
good
8,
is. That 8.5 is good. So that's fine. I'm happy
Yeah,
with
I give
that.
it an 8.5.
Okay.
That's not bad. What's up, Royal Antoine, over on Facebook? All right, you got lots of love. I see you all loving it on Facebook. So stay tuned for this release coming out on Funk Hut Records, the DJ Spen remix. Are y'all calling it? No, did y'all change your name or you just calling
No,
it?
it's Tracy Hamlin. Don't ask your neighbor.
All right.
So yeah, coming soon. Coming very,
Coming
very soon.
soon.
Yeah.
Well, we are, speaking
Yeah,
of
thank
coming soon, we are coming down to the end of our final Talent Tuesday for the year.
Yeah.
And we'll be
It's
back.
actually over.
Yeah, it's over. We will be back on January 10th to start out the new year. So if you have some music, go ahead and send it over.
Yeah,
to
please send it over.
At Quantize
Yeah, trust me, we're gonna try to have them. Oh, I saw you, Freddie Sandin. How you doing, man? Big Tone 911. How y'all doing?
What up?
Yeah. So facts really is we expect next year is going to be a big year next year. So you want to be a part of that? Send your music in. Let us check it out. And we're gonna have some big guests next year too. We're gonna have some serious guests next year. So Talent Tuesday is nowhere near done, nowhere near over. So Bobby Shaw, where you at?
Oh, somebody said they would like male vocals on that.
Unmute my mic. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you, Bobby. As always, it's amazing having you, and we're so proud and honored that you're a part of our team, and we appreciate you, as always, taking your time to come do the show.
Well, first of all, I can't thank you enough for allowing me to be part of the forum, and I just want to it's great to be teammates with the two of you, Candace, Renee, Mike Freak, Tommy, and Lexi. It's an honor, a privilege. I don't take it for granted, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And don't forget to talk about Friday.
we definitely will not.
Right. The shameless plug for what's going to happen 2 days before Christmas. Right.
So on the 23rd, it's the 23rd, right?
Yes.
Friday, we are doing a Quantize raid train.
The first Quantize.
The very first. We've never done it before. We participated in them. You and Tommy and Candace and Renee have all participated, and Mike Freak in different raid trains. But we are hosting a raid train right here on the DJ Spen channel, right?
Yep.
And we're going to start with, what's the order?
Don't get me started. I don't know. I'm just going.
We're starting with Candace. Yeah, at what time? What time are we getting started? It's on our page, but
it's officially starting at 7. But I think I'm going to come on about 6 UK
okay,
time.
so she's talking UK time, so that's 1 or 2ish.
Yeah.
And on the East Coast, 6 or 7 o'clock in the UK, we'll get started. We have Candace McKenzie. We have Renee Melendez. We have Tommy Davis, Mike Freak, Bobby Shaw. We have Jeffrey C. Right?
Yes, Jeffrey C.
If not, you're playing it now. We got Jeffrey C. Shout out to you, Jeffrey C. I was just taking a look at the standings on TrackSource, and your song for the end of the year wrap up is way up there. So congratulations to you. Yeah. So that is going to be a really nice Friday. Almost closing out the 12 days of Spenmas. We'll have one more day, and Spen will stream on Saturday. So please make sure you check out our raid train. Lots of fun coming your way. You think maybe one of them will let me in on their set? What do y'all think?
Yeah, Kelly,
You
come
can
on.
come on my set on the first hour.
Come on, Kelly.
We created a monster.
No.
Going to do the monster match.
Hey, Kelly, I'll do all Diana Ross stuff, and you know what? We can just have a good time.
All Diana Ross, yes. Love it. Love it. So thanks everybody for tuning in today, and thanks for all the support all year long. We'll be back next year, bigger, better, stronger. We're doing the best we can, and we just thank so many of you for hanging there with us. Shout out to the rest of the Quantize team, some in the chat. I know Lexi is in the chat. Shout out to you, Lexi, as always, and Emma, Adam, Tracy Stevens. I saw Tracy in the chat earlier, and everyone else who makes Quantize do what we do. We appreciate you. You got anything to say?
Not too much. I guess join me tomorrow. What we doing tomorrow?
Oh yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? I don't know. What you gonna do? You gonna do
4 days till
going
Christmas.
for the morning?
Tomorrow
You're
4
going
days?
for the evening? What you going for tomorrow? Afternoon? Maybe you should do like a midday something.
Like what? 12 o'clock
Like 12
outside?
our time. Yeah, which is 5 o'clock in the UK. Do a little lunchtime boogie,
All right.
maybe.
All right. We'll see.
All right.
We'll see. We'll see
Oh,
what happens.
It's tomorrow is Wednesday. You should play all females and do Women Crush Wednesday. All female artists in your set.
All right.
Like that's so hard. There's so many amazing female artists.
No, it's not hard.
All right. Well, I think
just
that's what you
about
should
it.
do.
All right. So we'll see where it goes. All right.
All right.
All right. So as we spread love all over the land, we're saying peace in the valley, peace in the city, peace to your souls. Listen, we love y'all. Thank you guys for joining us.
They want to know what's playing in the background.
That is some Tramps stuff. Some Tramp stuff. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.